Mm, it is a song, yeah. I will say I do have a love for what one would probably call popcorn rock. Whoops. Okay, so these are two names you suggested, and I like them. I like Chivalry. See, I was thinking about it because I looked it up, and the first thing that popped up was Chivalry, and I was like, you know what? That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. So I like popcorn rock to a degree because it doesn't always sound good, but it's usually fun, right? Like I was listening to another song that I used to listen to a good like few years ago called okay, don't judge me, okay? Don't judge me for this, but it's a song called Bad Girlfriend by who's it from? Who's it by? It's by what's the band name? The band name is like right there on the tip of my tongue. But it's a song called Bad Girlfriend. And it's such a oh yeah, by Theory of a Dead Man, that's it. Like it's such a once again, it's not a bad song, but it's one of those songs where it's like it's not like you can tell it's not like gonna be traditionally a great song. But it's fun to listen to. It has a decent beat to it once again. It's okay. Right? Like it's an okay song. I don't know. I like songs like that though. One of my what they call it, guilty pleasures, I guess, is music like that. Uh, excuse me, sorry about that. All right, let's go ahead and talk to him again. And I've not caught 8, but oh wait, no, I did catch 8 EV. Okay, hold on. He is correct. Yeah, Magikarp Sultan. Look at him smile, dude. Check that out. Oh, and the whiskers are a different color. That's interesting. Yes, let's go back. Actually, I don't want to go back because I need to go and deal with Miss Drevis and Miss Magius so I can complete those quests. See, Bad Sacrifice is fair enough. We all have our guilty pleasures. Yeah, like I'm not saying I'm ashamed of it, but I think about it and I'm like, man, why do I like these songs? And I'm like, oh yeah, because I kind of enjoy more popcorn rocky kind of songs sometimes. So I would like to rest until nightfall, please. Now, I believe Miss Magius would have been where? Around here, I think. I think this is where I caught the stuff like Bedroll Ravine, which is going to be this way. Anybody else besides me have any guilty pleasure kind of types of music or songs? Because I doubt I'm the only one. Another song I used to listen to a decent bit would have been, well, okay. I don't know if, see, now, these songs I actually do legitimately think are pretty good. And not so much like guilty pleasure-y, but I also really like Blurry by Puddle of Mud. But that one is kind of because of Ace Combat 5. Ace Combat 5 kind of made me love that song. And another one would be, hey, Gudra. Another one would be, what's it called? It's called Fine Again by Seether. That one's a bit more guilty pleasure-y, I guess. And that one's also from a video game because I played, I think it's in 1080 Avalanche. I'm pretty sure that's sung in 1080 Avalanche. And it's really weird. It really kind of comes out of nowhere, which is, I think, what surprises me about it. Because I remember playing 1080 Avalanche, and you do the final Avalanche run. And then I don't remember if they do this for the other ones or not, but they do this like replay. I think they do. I think they do it for all the Avalanche runs, actually. They do this replay of just like showing you like going down the mountain and kind of giving you these really cinematic things. And then for the final one, it plays Seether, and I'm like, wow, okay, that's interesting. I wasn't expecting that. It was weird, but it was cool, and I was like, man, I kind of dig this song. And just speaking of Trapped, Trapped I actually found due to another video game. Technically, I found out about Trapped, well, Headstrong in particular, through, I mean, it's not an AMV, but like a very similar idea. Someone took various clips from Sao Sao for Dynasty Warriors and put that with Trapped, like the Headstrong song. And it actually worked really well. And that was the first time I heard the song. I could probably find it again. I haven't seen that video in years, but I remember thinking, man, this isn't like great, but I enjoy it. Maybe it's up here. I guess that's kind of my taste in music in a nutshell, though. Very, very cringy to a degree. But I'm also, like, not ashamed. So, hey, guys. Okay, go free candy. This is probably one of your best shots at being able to get, like, a sick double kill. If you don't die first. All right, never mind. Never mind with 3 candy. I'm a little sad about that, I'm gonna be honest. I guess we'll just have Headstrong go for it. He's pretty chunky too. She's pretty chunky. Let's see, Basssucker says, Hyper Pop isn't the most highly regarded, but I do enjoy it a good deal. Oof. I like a lot of music scene is pretty edgy too, like noise, electro, industrial, dubstep to a degree. Yeah, perfectly fair. I know you showed me some of your noise music before. It was all right. I'll admit, maybe not my kind of music, maybe not my kind of style, but I can see why some people would enjoy it for sure. Yeah, let's just send out Fryback. Why am I even playing around with hunters? Yeah, so I can understand why people would enjoy that. You forgot when you did that? Nah, I mean that was a while ago, to be fair, so I don't blame you for forgetting. Yeah, music can be rife with guilty pleasures, honestly. Like, fucking, I also remember really enjoying, because of Guitar Hero, enjoying Infected by Bad Religion. I don't remember the name of the song. It's like Infected or Infection or something along those lines. And I acknowledge that song isn't good, but it's fun, all right? It's a fun song. And then we have, what's another one? Fucking, ouch. I guess he's the ghost type, so yeah, pretty ouch. What's another one? What's another one? I don't remember the name of the song. I think it's by the Misfits though. And it's not a bad song, but once again, it's one of those songs that I heard it from Jackass, like the original Jackass movie. And I'm pretty sure it's by Misfits. Or the Misfits. I didn't mean to select that, but you know what? That'll do. It won't do enough, but it will do. I feel like I only enjoy either like super dark music and super sugary pop with like nothing in between. That's fair. That's fair. I get what you mean. It's over, Miss Magius. I have the high ground. Too bad I don't have a Pokemon called Obi-Wan. Has anybody seen that Obi-Wan show, by the way? I haven't. Not yet. I would like to check it out at some point. But I've heard very different things about it, depending on who I've seen talk about it. Because I've seen people say they don't like it, and then I've seen people say it's actually really good. So I'm not too sure what to believe, if I'm being honest with you. I might need to check something really quick. Once I catch this thing. Okay, we're gonna need to mash B. We're gonna need to mash B for this one, because I feel like this one kind of requires it. And so far, mashing B hasn't let us down, right? So let's everybody get ready to mash B. No, not fight. Let's everybody get ready to mash B. Okay, B button is on that one. Okay. All right. Now, the moment it hits, we're mashing B. Damn, it didn't work. Am I gonna need to sleep powder this or something? I might need to try that. Oh my god, oh shit. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. We're going down to like the last few Pokemon, and I don't know if I can do this. Even if I revive one of them, I think it's really risky. If I do that, that's super risky. If I revive one, who do I revive? I guess I revive Gary, and then I hope for the best. Of course, you Swift. Okay, well, Buddy is a legend, dude. Okay, buddy, you got a sleep powder, my dude. Buddy has probably earned a spot on the team forever. I'm gonna be honest. I think Buddy might have actually Power Gem. Not seen that one. Yeah, Buddy may have earned like a permanent spot on the team. Okay, just for the sake of safety. Okay, that's good. Okay, I did it twice in a row. That's good. That's good. This is going better. Okay, now we're gonna mash B. Now this should work if we mash B. Come on. Come on. Yeah, there we go. That was really, really risky. Oh, geez. Well, we fought until it was daytime. Now I gotta go sleep and come back to get another fucking what are they called? Mischievous. There you go. I was gonna say Mismagius, but no, that's literally what I just got. I've earned a sip of Dr. Pepper after that. Thank you, Bass Backwards. Okay, now this isn't for the sake of the sponsorship. This is literally just because I want to make sure the bot is actually still active. It is. Okay. I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure. All right. I'm just making sure. Redeemed a posture check. Thank you very much. I feel like I could use that for sure. So we rest until nightfall. I'm glad I got it. I hope I don't need to give it away. I don't remember what I need it for. Actually, hold on. Let me have a look at that. What do I even need Mismagius for? I need it for something. Oh, no, I didn't. I need a Mischievous, not a Mismagius. Oh, and it's only to inspire her. Yeah, so I should actually be fine. But I do need the Mischievous. Oops. Not the bear. There we go. Yeah, having the ability to climb is really nice. Really dangerous if I fall, but otherwise really nice. The Powdon and her babies. Alrighty. Okay, I got hurt somehow. Not really sure how that happened, but sure, why not? Ooh, I need this. Oh, what's that called again? A Rhyperior, I think. It's an alpha. An alpha Rhyperior, you say? I'm gonna fucking miss. Is that another one? Hold on. Let me just go ahead and plot this down. What's that? Wait, what Pokemon is this? That one looks different. But it doesn't look familiar. At least not to me. Yeah, I would have been like nowhere near. A Chinchling? Hey, right. Oh, Chingling. Okay. Thank you very much, Bass Backwards. Yeah, I haven't seen one of those. I'll also tell you what. I'm gonna miss my chance of getting Mischievous with this Rhyperior here. But I need it. Okay, that didn't count as a back attack. That one did. One of these will work. One of these will work, hopefully. Damn it. We did a Heliax. We slept. I'm gonna miss my chance. Is that an Alpha Rhyhorn too? Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I want both of you. Oh my god, though. Shit. Shit. It's not happening, is it? I don't care for the Graveler. The Graveler can go. The Graveler is a problem. So what's really good against that again? Buddy? Send out Buddy. Yeah, I don't know if we can do this either. This one, oh my god, really? Okay, this one's not happening yet. Yeah, this one I'm actually willing to just run away from. I want to get in the Strevis. I don't want to waste all my time trying to fight those two. One at a time, sure. Both of them at once, probably not. That's not happening. We'll come back for those two. Oh, and I need... Yeah, I can get another Rotom. You know, while I'm here, yeah, let's get another Rotom. They seem pretty easy to catch. No. Call me a liar, will you? Okay, fine. Okay, fine, Rotom. If I crunch it, it probably will die. Yeah, let's use a Rock Slide. If I lose Headstrong, worse things could happen. You know, I just remembered we do have the fan. And since we do have the fan, we could probably get all the other Rotom forms too. You do wish you got moves that hit multiple? There might be some out there. To be fair, there might be some out there. I doubt it, but there might be. You wonder why they're there though? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why Rotom would be chilling in this graveyard. Hold on. Oh man. I don't want them noticing me. I want easy catches. After fighting Miss Magius, I feel like I've earned just a nice chill. Yeah, a nice chill capture. Come on, get caught, please. I'm just gonna hide behind here, just in case. Okay, good, we got one. I don't really care if well, I should probably try to get another one, shouldn't I? Too fast for me. Come on. I probably don't need to catch another, but I want to, just in case. Oh, there is one down there. Okay, we can just try to catch this one. Oh, that's even a back attack. Okay, we got that. We got that one. Match beat. Okay, I'm satisfied. Let us leave. But then again, I could try to get the Rhyperior, though. I could try to get the Rhyperior. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave the Rhyperior for the moment. We can investigate the graves, but I think if it's the same thing as earlier, like when I did it the other day, I think it just says like, oh, this looks like a gravestone, which isn't really all that exciting. Got a lot of money. Do 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 do. 180 points. Let's see. Bass Awkward says the grave looks like grave. Yeah, it's pretty much what it says from what if I remember correctly. So about your request. Oh wait, no, who was it? Who was it I need? Oh, I need to talk to her. That's right, I need to talk to Arezu. About your request. Yeah, I did bring a mischievous. It is. I do have a male one. Okay, here, this is one. You know, people are afraid of mischievous because of how it apparently wails at night. But getting a good look at it like this really gives me some fresh perspective. Look how it billows and sways and flows. Wait, that's it. That's what I'll do. Wow, I just thought of some charming hairstyles and an enchanting new palette of colors. All thanks to you and Mischievous here. Mischievous, excuse me. Come by any time and try out some of my new ideas for yourself. I shall. I shall indeed. Okay. Tell me about it. 500 polka dollars. Sure, chump change. Do. So what do you have? Modern Bob? Okay, that's kind of cute. Curled. What's fancy? Raise. We can go with the twin tail route, huh? Side swept. That, you know what? I actually do kind of like side swept. I mean, I don't know. That one is kind of tempting. Because that one is very different. And it does look kind of cool and also looks very anime. Side part, shorn, middle part, tied back. I don't know. I'm debating keeping long, but only because I've had it for so long. Side swept is really nice. I think we might be due. We might be due for a slight hairstyle change. So I think I might do side swept. Modern Bob. I do like the hairstyle. I think it's maybe a little too masculine for a little too boyish for my Fraggina. I don't know if I like it too much. Like, it's a neat looking hairstyle, but I don't know if it's really my one for a Fraggina. I do like side swept though. I think I will go with side swept. We'll actually get a different haircut. You got it, girl. Here goes nothing. As I take a sip of my Dr. Pepper again. And we're done. We're done here. Not a bad look, wouldn't you say? Last thing, hat or no hat? I'll wear it. Gotcha. Look at that. Thanks for coming now. Yes, I'm hearing dogs barking, but I don't know if Megan's home yet. That probably is the sound of Megan being home. Nah, she's walking around and the dog's start barking. Okay. Drop by any time, you hear? I'll keep polishing my skills. I forgot to check the color. I'm gonna waste another $500 just to see about the color. I mean, modern for now, I guess, but weird. It is a little bit. Okay, so what colors do we have? We've got gold. Black, white, turquoise, clementine, peach pink. I got some decent colors. I'm gonna stick with slate for mine. I prefer slate. There we go. Now that was the $500 not well spent. It's okay. She can pretend that she did something to my hair. Hat. Do, 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 do. Alrighty, what do you have then? Do you have anything new? Oh, a flame patterned rock. An egg-like rock. Okay, what are these? 2,000? I mean, I'll take it. An oval stone. Okay, I don't know what an oval stone would do for me. Mechanical box is 40,000. That's a lot of money, but I guess I'll take it. I'm curious what it is. Gotta say, have a fine eye. Few others would recognize the value of a perplexing item like this. Its insides are packed with gears and machinery that serve some unclear purpose. But if you can solve this item's mysteries, your reward will surely be far greater than the price. You paid for it today. Well then, I'll get it sent to your quarters free of charge, of course. And what is the other one? A fire... flame patterned rock? That's probably just firestone, but I'll take it. Yeah, okay. Alright. So I do have Rotoms. Oh, is this it? Like a little microwave? Your Rotom seems to want to investigate the microwave oven's motor. Will you let it? Yeah, sure. Why not? Choose a Rotom. Okay, I'll choose this as my Rotom. Motham can't enter the motor. Cool. Okay, it's actually very funny. I kind of like that. Okay, so where is my Rotom then? Okay, here's one of my Rotoms. Where's my other one? I have 2 Rotoms, I'm pretty sure. Did I catch? No, I killed one of them. One of them I killed by accident, I think. I mean, yeah, I guess I'll have this one go into the motor then. I could have swore I had a second, but oh well, guess not. Rotom entered the motor. Okay. Rotom's new form has changed what moves it can use. Rotom learned to overheat. Alright, cool. So now I got a Rotom. So if I get another Rotom, I'll probably use the fan then. Use the fan one. Box 4. Oh, I had one in box 4? Okay, good. Good. In that case, then I'll just use it immediately. I mean, it just say you're a Rotom, so I guess I do have a Rotom. Yeah, you're right up here. All right, thank you very much, Spike. Also, Spike, welcome back to the stream. How you doing today, friendo? Okay, that's pretty cool looking. Has changed. It moves it can use. Learn Air Slash. Excellent. What does it say? It's a paper lantern. It seems to use oil as its fuel. Let's get rid of some stuff. I don't know what an oval stone goes with. We'll figure that out. Or you guys can tell me. I don't really care. I'm good either way. I'll keep that on. We'll get rid of that. We'll keep that. Keep. These I can sell. Everything else I might just keep. Sure. They do look cool. Also, the mobile port is really good. Is it? Do. Well, which mobile port? Hold on, what was I doing here? I came here for a reason. Was I gonna drop off a Pokemon? I don't think I was. No, I wasn't. I don't know what I'm doing now. Hold on. Oh, for Genshin Impact. Oh, cool. So you're decided to play it. That's very good. Very good. Yeah, I'm sure the mobile port is perfectly fine. If I could, you know what? Actually, maybe I will download it on my phone and just kind of play it whenever. Yeah, I'll do that later. I'll do that after stream. Because I know Megan's been playing it. You know, Megan actually told me a little bit about Yeah, her playthrough so far. So I guess she did her gotcha pull, and she told me she got 3 characters, and I was like, well, I only got 1. I was like, man, well, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Bass Backwards. I figured you meant Genshin Impact, but I wasn't too sure, and I didn't want to just assume, right? Because you know what they say about assuming. I don't know where the small child is, but I guess she's not out here anymore. Let's go ahead and do the Magikarp one. Maybe she's in bed. No, maybe she is in bed, actually. That's interesting. So wait, can that change based on the time of day? Magikarp is just doing their best. I've become a Magikarp stan. I'm going to be honest with you. I have become a Magikarp stan. Mostly because I've seen how much it gets bullied. And I really, really want to help it not get bullied. I guess maybe she was asleep. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, small child, don't have that shadow along. Okay, she doesn't have the shadow anymore. Good. Is Magikarp's page filled in yet? Tell me, tell me. I know about Magikarp now. I'm a Magikarp professor. Now it's my turn to tell you something. Senko told me a secret. Senko said she made those Magikarp statues, but she said she really wanted to make Gyarados statues instead. She said that Gyarados is super strong and cool, and can even fly, and that Magikarp can become Gyarados. You'll learn more about Gyarados too, right? Please? I assume that's not a quest for me, so I will learn all about Gyarados too, I promise, little child. Spike says Oval Stone evolves Happiny into Chansey. Okay, well that's good, thank you. It's good to know. Wrong button again. I did the crunchy salt. This one I still need to figure out. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The one about Cherim is still there, right? Yeah, to bloom or not to bloom. Oh no, it's Kichi. Which is not. Oh, did I do the one with Cherim? No. Oh no, this one's Cherim. Okay, I saw Kichi and I was like, that's a Pokemon, clearly. How am I coming along for the entry to Cherim, actually? Is the entry coming along really well? What do I need to do again? It's not done yet. Number caught during daylight hours, that's gonna be impossible. Number defeated, that's gonna be impossible. I guess I'm just gonna need to keep using agile style moves. And maybe get Petal Dance. Alright. Every time I'm in trouble, you turn up. Just like clockwork. That's right. Wanda's missing again. Please help me find my lost sister. This time she was sent to the Coronet Highlands, but she never returned from that trip. But I've got faith. I know you and that Ursaluna will be able to track her down for me. Get a whiff of that old kerchief and see if you can find any traces of her, please. You would have thought we did Gyarados? See, I think we might have gotten Gyarados' up. Wanda should be somewhere up in the Coronet Highlands, so please find her. I will do that, I promise. I will find your sister again. And Nose Pass to guide the way. Gully of the Supply Corps has requested help. Something to do with a saying about Nose Pass. Seek her out and put your surveying skills to good use by pointing her in the right direction. Probably about the whole Nose Pass's nose always points north or something like that. Which I still find really weird and doesn't make a ton of sense in my opinion. You know, in my opinion. Oh ho, if it isn't the Survey Corps recruit who quelled the Lord of the Isles. Has Troy sent you to do the negotiating for him again? Yeah, have some crunchy salt, old man. You're looking a little perplexed, wondering why this old man gets so stubborn over selling the shopkeeper a few things? Well, maybe I'll tell you, if you bring me 3 hunks of crunchy salt first. Brought what I asked for already. No less than I expected of you. Wish I could persuade you to join my corps. Now then, would you let me have 3 hunks of that crunchy salt? But nose passes the compass. See, that's what I'm told. Apparently, from what... I don't know who told me this. It might have been Megan. The nose passes nose always faces north. But every time it turns, its nose is always facing a different direction. It doesn't make any sense. You hand over 3 hunks of crunchy salt. Ah, crunchy salt, the Coronet Highlands' finest feature. If you see it in the wild, don't pass it over as if it were just another rock. This translucent mineral is great for making a potent Pokemon lure. You've got to break it up with a hammer, then get the hunks in a mortar and crunch them right up. Grind them into a powder, mix that powder with another ingredient, and pack the mix together, and you'll get a crunchy cake that Pokemon love to munch on. Well, I can't send you back to Choi a failure, since you so kindly brought me this crunchy salt. Tell him I'll set him up with some new wares. Ah, I forgot. You want to know what happened between me and Choi? Well, that whelp made off with my dearest treasure. I'll never let him live it down. It's probably his daughter, isn't it? It's probably his daughter. That's the only thing that really makes sense. Okay, I do wish to level up, please. I don't have 3 stars left. Wow, okay. Making good progress. Making progress. With this, you have officially attained the rank of 7th star in the Galaxy Expedition team. Gigaton balls. What? A Gigaton ball? All Pokemon will obey your orders reliably now. And I'll be making more money. Oh, okay. Gigaton balls. What the hell is a Gigaton ball? Oh, that's probably the Ultra Ball equivalent of the Heavy Ball. Okay. Can I make a Gigaton ball now? I'm kind of curious. Oh boy. Oh, look at that. That looks really cool. I need lots of iron chunks. The ultimate iteration of the Heavy Ball. A ball that is too heavy to fly high or far, but is highly effective if you manage to hit an unsuspecting Pokemon. Okay. So we're just going to keep getting newer and better balls. Oh, he's up here now. Machoke's been great to work with. Having help from Pokemon could open up a whole world of building possibilities for the village. Macho! I wonder what the wingiest ball is. I am curious about it too. Maybe it's just called... Because we have the feather ball, the wing ball. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they could turn it into. Maybe the air ball? Sword and Melly believes that the frenzies of these Pokemon are some sort of trial set by Almighty Sinnoh. We cannot know if that is the case or not, but it does beg the question. Why ever would this Almighty Sinnoh drive the nobles to frenzy? Is it angered by something, or does it seek to drive a wedge between people and Pokemon? Well, far be it from us humans to fathom the thoughts on Pokemon, or of Pokemon. And what is that space-time rift anyway? What caused it to open? But you must be tired. Go on then, to the Wallflower. Get some rest while you can. I've instructed Benny to prepare you his finest potato mochi. Hell yeah. I would like to try some potato mochi. I'm sure it's pretty good. I've had mochi before. It's pretty tasty. Dinner's on Commodores tonight. Eat your fill. Alright, bye, Benny. But what an enticing aroma. My appetite just went through the roof. This is generous for the boss. Well, I've heard talk that our progress surveying Pokemon has made gathering ingredients a less onerous, or at least less dangerous task. The lady in the background doing like 5 FPS worth of sweeping. But can we talk about how you've gone from being some nobody from nowhere to basically the hero of Hisui? Indeed, taking on such perilous duties has earned you a great deal of trust, Fraggin. It's like I always say, behavior is a mirror that reflects one's true nature. You let your actions do the speaking for you, Fraggin, and the message is clear as day. It doesn't matter one whit where you came from. You're part of the Survey Corps in Jubilife Village now. Hell yeah. The next day. Isn't it nice getting up early? Okay, Adam, and there's like no need for that pose, but sure. Is it? It's not as if getting up early changes what you can do with the day. Yes, it does. It opens up possibilities, such as responding to Commander Komodo's invitation today in a timely manner. Well, I got that same invitation, and I had to wake up even earlier than you to run all the way here for it. Oh, I just gotta adjust my back pillow real quick. There we go. Come on now. No need to grouse so much over a nice little early wake up. Are you coming too? I'm sure we can all guess what the commander wants with us. Yes, do come. Galaxy Hall is quite close anyway. Dude, look at this. Everybody's so happy and working together. And you can't really cook with Pokemon because that'd be really weird, but I wonder how it would go. Well, I know Slowpoke tails are like a thing people consumed a lot, apparently. To the point where there's a black market for it. You've now quelled the frenzy of 4 nobles. Nah, it wasn't easy. There, I'll be humble. When word of these frenzies arrived from all over Hisui, I feared what would become of us. But here we are, already preparing to quell the final noble. We're getting close to the end, wow. Yeah, who would have dreamed some stranger who tumbled out of the sky would be our salvation? Life never does stop surprising you. The only lord left to be quelled is Avalugg. I know that Pokemon from Pokemon Unite, which lives in the Alabaster Icelands. Will we get a Snom? Let's all think about Snom names. I feel like he needs one. He is also the largest of the nobles, according to what Irida told me. Your mission is to quell Avalugg, the final lord. And perhaps in doing so, we may trigger some change in the space-time rift as well. Avalugg may be the Pearl Clan's noble, but my clan and the Galaxy team will have to step up to resolve this too, for the sake of a brighter future. Then let us all meet in the cold reaches of the Alabaster Icelands. Until then. Snom is practically the perfect name for itself, though. That's the thing. Yeah, you know, that's kind of the problem, right? Because I'll be real. Something I was thinking about a lot was when I get the new Pokemon game, what do I name Lechonk? Because Lechonk itself is already the perfect name for it. But I feel like I need to rename it. I just don't know if I could physically. I don't know if it's really possible to name Lechonk. Because it's such a good name already. So I perfectly get how you're feeling with Snom. No matter how many of these frenzied Pokemon you may quell, the fact remains that you are a stranger to our world. No small number of people still regard you with suspicion and distrust. Most you can hope for is to gain the trust of as many as possible. And to do that, you must prove yourself through your actions. I still cannot believe it's called Lechonk. It's such a good name for it. We could go with Chonker, but like Lechonk is just so good. Yeah. Oh, Pugface. Did it fall over? Oh, it's she's afraid of bugs. Okay. Abra, teleport the Swarmful outside at once. Oh, she's just like me. Ahem. So, you're to survey the Alabaster Icelands next. This is the most treacherous climb you'll face in all Hisui. It would not be an exaggeration to say that you might be the only one among the Survey Corps I can task with surveying the Alabaster Icelands. You know your orders. See your mission through. Send them to the Shadow Realm. Be gone, foul wormpole. Or in my case, various spiders and bugs of all sorts. Especially wasps. Especially wasps now. El Chanco could do it. El Chanco might be nice. That's kind of a fun name for it. Okay, so what do you need now, Arezu? No, that's not right either. It needs a special extra something, but what? Oh, nice timing as always. I could use your help again, coming up with some new hairstyles. I've hit another wall here. Now, I bet I could get inspiration from a different Pokemon this time. A Pokemon like, yeah, Curlia. I can't remember how it looks exactly, but I'm pretty sure it has a real decent style. Distinct style. If I could study one up nice and close, I bet it'd get me past this block. If you manage to catch a Curlia, bring it here so I can have a look, okay? And I've already had one before. And Joltik is quite cute, though. Joltik is pretty cute. See, if I lived in the world of Pokemon, as long as they looked like this, then I'd probably be okay with it. But if they look like real bugs, no thank you. No thank you. Not a fan. But I feel like I could live in the world of bug Pokemon and be fine. The color of your clothing can make all the difference in the world, don't you think? You think? Absolutely. I bet you would like to dress up in your favorite color. I want to make clothing in new colors, but I can't get a hold of the right materials. If you happen to have red shards, blue shards, and green shards, would you kind of give me one of each? I have all of those. I've had all of those for a while. So yeah, about your request. Sure, here you go. Hand over the red shard. You hand over the blue shard. You hand over the green shard. Well, can we develop M. Bison? I don't believe we can. We can just catch another one. Such beautiful shards. I'm sure these will work perfectly. Now then, let me try and dye something. I can make anything into a beautiful dye if I cook it down in the trusty cauldron inside my shop. A color more beautiful than I ever imagined, and all thanks to you, dear customer. Hope you enjoy the different looks that new colors bring to your outfits. Can I dye my outfits now? Or is it just like new items? Okay, this cap actually looks really nice with that hairstyle. So I assume it's just new colors. Like Chartreuse. Apparently. Azalea. Wow, that's actually a really nice color. Yeah, so it's just new colors for all the stuff I'm willing to bet. Scarlet. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Because I don't remember these being options before. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, lady, what do you need? I've come up with the perfect pickle recipe thanks to Geodude. Aren't you curious? You bet I am. I like pickles. Tell you what, my dear. Help me gather the ingredients and I'll teach you the recipe. I'll need 2 hunks of crunchy salt, 2 pods of plump beans, and 2 bunches of king's leaf. I have most of those apart from the plump beans, I think. Let me go have a look-see. Are you a witch? Chartreuse. I don't know how to say it. I'm gonna say Chartreuse. Thought it is green, thought it was red. We need a pickle Pokemon. We'll call it Rick. That would actually be amazing. Excusez-moi. And I need, what else? King's Leaf? Whoops, I didn't mean to move all at once, but that's fine. It'll do. Do you want to make a perfect batch of pickles? It'll use up 2 hunks of crunchy salt, 2 pods of plump beans, and 2 bunches of king's leaf. Let's get to pickling. Hand over 2 hunks of chunky salt, plump beans, etc., king's leaf. Lovely. I already have the sand radishes I need, so let's get pickling. I'm very curious what this is gonna be. Now for the final step. All we need to do is place Geodude on top of the pot, and it's done. There's no way, nah. What in the world? Oh, it evolved. It's a Graveler now. Grav. Gosh, Geodude changed shape. Is this that evolution business I've heard people talk about? And what about the pickles? Yes, what about the pickles? Oh my. This is twice as good as I expected. I'll call it the twice spiced radish. It truly is the perfect pickle dish. Why? With the help of Pokemon, there's no limits to what a cook can accomplish. Thank you so much for helping me out. Those two over there just watching me, like, get pickles. Okay, that's cool. So I got that then. Is that all? Oh, we have a thing down here. Okay, well, good. I want to go... Well, I guess I can just fast travel, can't I? Weird. Don't know how they leveled from that. Pokemon are very strange. Oh, we planted mints. That's right. So what do mints give me? A sprig of relaxed mint. When a Pokemon smells this mint, its defenses will grow more easily, but its speed will grow more slowly. Okay, a modest mint. So these change... Do these change the natures then? Grow more easily, but its attack will grow more slowly. So it's kind of a way to specialize your Pokemon then. The way you want. So instead of having to catch them over and over again till you get one with the nature you want, you can just use this. That's nice. Speed will go more easily, but a special attack will go more slowly. You know, that's pretty all right. I don't think I'll really care too much about that yet. I might care about that later. Let's go ahead and grab some of these, I guess. Yeah, wow, you can change your natures in this game. They really did think of everything. They did. I feel like the Pokemon Company's actually done a lot of thinking on this. I think they finally perfected, like, what they want to do with the games. I'm telling you, Burmy is the Pokemon with a cloak made of leaves. Oh, his name is Leaf. Oh, this is Duna. Okay. No, Burmy cloaks are made of minerals like sand and rock. I'm quite sure of it. And Tarash. Ha! If it ain't covered in trash, it ain't a Burmy. Ha! This conversation is getting us nowhere. Are you both sure you've actually seen a Burmy before? It wasn't some other Pokemon. We might ask you the same thing. I've seen Burmy here in Hisui, and I've seen him back in my own region too, and guess what? They're all covered in trash. It's the trash man himself. Oh my, you must have gotten confused somehow, my dear. Please, both of you. We're just repeating the same arguments over and over at this point. Hey, you're from the Survey Corps, aren't you? We could figure out which of us is right pretty quick if someone brought us an actual Burmy. Catch one and come show it to us, would you? Which is the real Burmy? I probably need all the Burmy for this, don't I? I think I have 2 out of the 3. Because I think I have a Leaf Burmy, and I think I have... Well, I know I have a Trash Burmy. I don't think I got a Sand Burmy. I guess I should probably call it here for Pokemon at least and move on to Genshin. So, let me just go over here. Let me just check, see if I have the Pokemon I want to keep. Yeah, I don't know. I might drop off Shivel and Headstrong, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, so I guess we'll save, and then we'll hop on to Genshin Impact. Yeah, we didn't find any lost and found stuff today. Oh, well. No big deal. We don't need the merit points anyway. All right. All right, let's swap it over. Let's swap it over. And go to sleep mode. All right, now give me uno momento, please, while I swap us over to Genshin Impact. Let's see here. Oops. Not impact, it's impact. Session 2. There we go. Perfect. The best acquisitions, the merit points didn't do anything for you. You never game over. That is true. We never game over. I mean, we did use them to get what was it? What did we get out of it? We got something. We got like, did we get the Dawn Stone? Is that what we got with it? I know we spent merit points on something. I think I might have spent it on it to get Gallade.